Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Dodger here. Welcome back to Formula 1 2017 for the final round of our first season of the career. We go into the race in Abu Dhabi with one single point over our bitter rival, Sergio Perez. Let's see what we can do. Alrighty then, Abu Dhabi is a very challenging track for myself. We're gonna really focus on the track acclimatization and qualifying pace this weekend. We have two new upgrades on the car, which is better fuel economy and a lighter chassis. We'll see if either of those pay off, but seeing as how this is the last race of the season and we won't be back with this team next season, there's really no need for me to go and get all of the points through all of these programs that are in these practice sessions.
We'll get good data for both the race and factory teams, so they're well worth running.
Thanks, Jeff. Thanks so much. Alright, but we're going to go out there and do the track acclimatization now and see what we can find out. Alright, here we are. Site of the disaster of a race that was the F1 2016 season. Not completely my fault. There was a game malfunction as well as a hardware malfunction. But more than anything, what I didn't like about that race was that I was slow. I just could not find a rhythm around the track. I'm going to work on that today. I'm running a little bit of a different setup than I've been running the last few races, going a different direction with it. I've been desperate to try and add downforce and chassis grip to the car. I'm actually running the car a little bit lighter on downforce today, but also stepping up and trying to have good chassis grip. Oh wow, we just barely nicked that one. I don't think we're going to do this in one lap. I got the brake bias really far backwards, much further, much more aggressive than I have been with it. Trying to get that good turn in. Oh yeah, it still locks them up, but certainly wanting to rotate more on the brakes. DRS. Let's see what it does here in the second half of the track. Too deep into there, much too deep. Also a symptom of running that lower downforce. Faster speeds at the end of the straightaway and a little less downforce to give you the grip to brake. Such an awkward turn this is. Okay. Well, we're putting together some purples now. And then a green. Gosh, it's just such a very awkward driving line. Missed turn one. Missed it completely. Feel out the handling of the car at least. Feels like I maybe need a little bit more front end grip. I like the way the back feels out of the turns. I just don't like the way the front feels into the turns. Now granted, that's running this program, which generally I find makes me drive significantly worse than normal, because, you know, I'm just focused on hitting the gates instead of trying to chain together good turns. Go. But like I mentioned, hitting the gates, getting the points, especially this weekend, couldn't matter any less, because none of those points can we even use into the future. I highly doubt that they transfer over to your next team. Okay. That was pretty good. See, we're chaining together the back half of the track pretty well. Oh, that wasn't great. So maybe like the middle part. Oh, then that one again. Huh. Alright, well, let's see what the tires are like for a third lap.
Final lap. This is the final lap of the program.
560 out of 605. Seems like I'm overdriving the entry of 1. But then again, still not fast enough on exit. Okay, getting it to rotate through there a little better. Oh, come on. Ah, that's it. We're done. I think I gotta make some changes. I might make some changes and go out and try and do the qualifying program. Try and get a better feel for what kind of pace I should be running. Okay, gonna go out here on the ultra soft tires and see how it's feeling. Just softened up the front a little bit there to try and get a bit more grip on low speed front end. Felt like maybe I was sliding the front of the car along the track, but I think most of it is finding good turn-in points. And this track really rewards good exits as well. See, I had a bad exit onto the front stretch, and look at how it's penalizing me now. This is the first time, basically all season, I'm running a significant stagger in downforce. Up at like 6 on the front, 4 in the back. Just trying to get more front end, especially in the high aero turns, but then good straightaway speed. Well, seems like we got the good straightaway speed, really gaining quite a bit down this back stretch. Not overdrive the hairpins. Nice bit of gain there. This is where I'm most worried about. Very twisty section that's coming up. That was pretty good there. See a decent exit. This is the last set of turns that I'm gonna have to fight the most. Good times. Oh wow, yeah, we're dropping like a rock. Not gonna make it. Just not gonna make it. Wow. I doubt these tires really have enough for 2 laps, but we'll see. I got a car right behind me, I believe. Oh, he's coming out of the pits. That's gonna ruin us. And it's Hulkenberg. Thanks, quote-unquote teammate. And he's gonna block the track. Oh, you suck. You suck in significant ways. Well, I'm gonna go, I guess, make a change or two and try again.
Okay, here's something to remember about this circuit. We want to really optimize our top speed and mechanical grip here. Yas Marina has 2 long straights and lots of low-speed corners. It gets very technical going under the hotel, so make sure you're happy with the front grip.
I'm not happy with it at all. Could you make some suggestions on how to fix that? Okay, we're going out again in front of Hulkenberg again. Already the nose just does not feel in the track at all. I don't know what's going on with his car as the season has developed. Maybe we've put so much development into the power that now the engine's overpowering the chassis. I'm not sure. But it has really started to get away from us here. Trying to get the power down out of turn 1 somewhat effectively. There we go. Flat through that turn is very good. Fast sector 1, they were happy with that. That was wide though. It's gonna hurt us in this hairpin. This car's pretty light on downforce, so hopefully it's still fast enough down the straightaway. Yeah, this thing, I mean, it gets moving down the backstretch. Picking up quite a bit of time there. Straightaway speed alone is not going to save us. Not at this track. Ooh, that was a bit more curved than you want. You want a lot of that one. And potentially a lot of that one. That wasn't too bad. Alright, if we can not lose a ton of time in the last sector, we might be alright. This is where the car is really not seeming too happy. See how much time we lost right there. Pretty crazy.
Well, that lap beats our primary target time.
Beat the primary target, but that's getting every last square inch out of it. We'd have to pick up 2 seconds to try and make it even close to making it to Q3. Might be a rough weekend for us here again. Oh, look, bring mind your way. Sorry, very sorry. Not sorry. Well, what do we have here?
Hey.
Hey.
Looks like you've got a bit of rivalry going on out there.
Yeah?
This is good. Gets people talking about you. Just make sure you outperform them, okay?
Okay. Why have their voices gotten worse over the season? Massa again? Well, that's not very creative. Oh, that's funny. They are 9th in the championship standings. So we have one race to try and beat Massa. Unless that carries over to next season. Which would be pretty funny if we go to a faster car. Listen to voicemail. What do you want from me out of qualifying, though?
Hi. Just letting you know that we've had the team's expectations through for the upcoming qualifying session.
Okay. Why didn't you just tell me, like, when you were talking to me in person? Whatever. It's not a worry. 11th place. 11th place is going to be very difficult to achieve if practice speed is going to be our race pace, because we were not doing so hot with that. Rivalries 1-1-0 versus Massa? Is that what it's saying? Not sure. Anyway, let's go to Q1. Okay, the sun has set. It is nighttime. Let's see if we pick up some speed here. Go to track. Okay. Let's do a flying lap, because I want to be flying. I don't think it really matters. The sun is setting, actually. It will be set by the time we get to Q3, I believe. Let's see if there's just an abundance of grip out there now. That would be nice. It's not true, but it would have been nice. Alright, I gotta be really on my game here, because we were not exactly looking comfortable of even making it out of Q1. Coming overdrive turn 1. Overdrove turn 1. Gotta be flat through here. Okay, we were. Use all the curve you can. Very tight to the inside. We want to be just back to the ass as soon as we can. If we can at least match that practice lap we did, I think we'd be okay for Q1. Unless, of course, the track is indeed faster. Right. The DRS. 40, maybe it is faster. That's a Mercedes time. We're not running Mercedes times, that's for damn sure. Oh, a lot of oversteer there, but actually turned us into that left-hander very well. A lot of oversteer into that one, but it finally settled to get turned in. Trying to widen out these turns as much as I can. Not that one, though. You don't want to widen that one out. At least in like a 44 range. 42, yeah, dead. Either I picked up time or the car picked up time. Run, start another one, see where it goes. I really don't know what the tires have in them. More laps, more better for us at this point, though. We're really looking for some time out here. And I thought there was maybe some time out of that hairpin. It's not showing itself, though.
Fuel is marginal. We're close to using up the load. Pit in within 2 laps.
Okay. That was about as late as you can be on brakes. Probably too late, yeah. It got me all out of whack there, so no faster second lap. It's still looking kind of like the fuel, marginal. I don't know about this. Q1, 10th place, which is good, and I do definitely feel like there's still some time left in the old car. Definitely some time left in the old Cone Dodger, but it's still going to be a challenge. We'll see what we can do. Perez up there in 7th place. Oh, it's going to be very interesting trying to beat him this weekend. That is for sure. And we really got to nail this in 1 lap if we're going to have good tires for the race. So, much focus on trying to do just that. It's giving me the long lead up. It knows how much pressure there is riding on this. Lights are on now. Definitely getting later. In theory, the track should be getting faster. Same for everybody. Trying to use more of that curve. I felt like I was underusing some of the last turn curving. Or last segment kerning. Words, toast. How about you just try and drive the car, Cone? Go real fast doing it. Oh, that was nice. That wasn't great, though. Really sideways there. Happy with how much curve I'm using on the first one. The second one, though, it doesn't really pay off. Want to be in a low 42, high 41. Ideally. Try not to outbrake myself. Oh, that was a very nice exit there. I feel like we gained some serious time on that one. Okay. That was also pretty good. A little bit of an overdrive there, though. As far back as I have the bias, I can't believe we're still locking front tires. Doesn't seem like it should be possible. Trying to widen that out to 1 turn, but it's not working yet. That was nice. Terrible last turn. Absolutely terrible. 41.9. We're gonna get off of these tires now. Again, really just screwing up that last sector. I feel like there's another second in the car around this track, but consistently another half second in that last sector. Gotta try and nail that. It's looking like it might be pretty close. We're in 7th after most everybody's first runs. There's a, what? Second maybe? To 10th? Only half a second down to 10th, so that's, like I said, it's going to be real close, but most of the heavy hitters are up front. Perez, I don't think, has gone yet, so we'll see. Okay, end of Q2, and we are thousandths of a second, well, hundredths of a second, 100th of a second ahead of Sergio Perez, 9th and 10th. This is going to be something. I think I can, like I said, find maybe half a second here, which is where Ocon is and possibly where Perez could be, so I'm really going to need to nail some Q3 laps here. Go to track, flying lap. Let's try and nail this here. See what we can do. Okay. Now it's pretty dark, which is nice because the track is much easier to see now. And in fact, the driving line is easier to see. Or the groove around the track, that is. You can see how much the groove overlays the curb right there. We're going too wide in the last turn still. Alright. Much different line into turn 1 than I have been running. Whether it's good or not, I don't have a clue. So hard to not have a delta on these one and done kind of tracks. Well, that was one of our best runs up to the hairpin. And possibly the best run out. That DRS open. Just before the 100. Missed that apex by millimeters. Not nearly as good a run as that last lap we did. More than likely, I'm going to go out here and do another lap. Anyway, so this is kind of a betting lap. A little bit of brake log up there. Hello, Pylon. How are you? Wow, that's about the first time we've not seen it break loose into that turn. Big front slide there. Much better run out of the last turn than usual. 41.7. We got a little bit of that time, but there's certainly still some left in it.
P5 on the grid.
P5 as of right now. Yeah, because I have to go back in anyway, I'm going to continue this second lap just to see. You never know. If we had like an amazing sector 1, maybe I could keep on it. And it was actually a pretty good sector 1 so far. I guess we're actually into 2. I was late on DRS.
You're nearly out of fuel. Almost out of fuel. You need to pit within the next 2 laps.
How about you just shut up? That might have ruined it. Not too bad. We'll see if it has enough grip on the last sector, though. That's where it's really gonna show its ugly side if it's worn too much tire. Stayed away from the pylon there.
There's only 1 lap of fuel.
Shut up! I know what I'm doing. Ish. Big drive out there. Not as good last turn, but we still gained a couple tenths. 5.55. Not displeased with that, but it's still not enough to get us out of 10th. Gonna have to work harder. Alright. Final attempt. Final qualifying lap of the season. Let's see what we can do here. And brand new tires on it. Gotta nail this last sector that I'm still screwing up here on the warm-up lap. That is where time can be had. Here we go. Nice exit of turn 1. Very nice. nice. That was pretty good also. Kind of questioned my steering input into there, but still a pretty good run out. Make sure we hit that DRS. Don't overdrive these hairpins. Oh,
30 seconds left in the session.
really nice pickup there. Oh, I hit the wrong button. That was a waste of time. Should momentarily close DRS down the straightaway. If we lose by a thousandth of a second, I'll feel like a real idiot. Really doesn't seem like that would be the case, though. We're either going to be like tenths to the good or many tenths to the bad. Don't overdrive the last turn. Oh, that's going to be great. That was phenomenal. I don't even know where I am, but I'm freaking stoked with that lap. 6th, yes. That's about the hardest I've driven in this game.
We're all set for an exciting race tomorrow.
Oh,
top
man.
3 are Vettel, Bottas, and Lewis Hamilton. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Yeah, make sure you join us then. Whoa, man. That last sector just came together perfectly. I have no idea what I did differently, or I have no idea how to replicate it. My heartbeat is up at 112 right now. That was pretty intense, gotta say. Alright, well, we're starting up the grid from Perez. The challenge is not over, though. This is still a track that I don't feel super confident about. I'm going to work really hard in the race to stay ahead of him. Stay tuned tomorrow to see if we can do it.